Last winter, I got a notification telling me I'd become one of Tropicana's top fans on Facebook. This was shortly after I put out a music video where I drove around on a rocket car made out of Tropicana pure premium orange juice, low acid. So I assumed I'd become a top fan because Tropicana had seen it and liked it. I thought maybe they were going to get in touch with me and talk about everything. To be honest, I wondered if I was about to meet the Tropicana version of Morpheus. But then a friend of mine explained that actually, top fan status is something assigned by Facebook, not something determined by people at Tropicana. I went back and looked at the Facebook notification and it made sense. It said, "You're a top fan. Keep engaging with this page to maintain your top fan status." That last part did bother me. I've actually been posting about Tropicana for a pretty long time, for free, for no other reason than the fact that I like it, for years actually. And on the day Facebook finally gave me a badge for it, they also had to warn me to keep posting so that I don't get fired from my free job as a person who talks about the thing I like. But I didn't want to get hung up on that. So I went to Tropicana's Facebook page and right away I saw they were giving away yellow backpacks as part of some promotion. So basically instant jackpot. Are you kidding? Obviously I want to wear a backpack made out of orange juice. So I left a comment saying, "Hi Tropicana, how can I get a backpack?" And sure enough, it said top fan next to my name and there was a diamond on it also. Then Tropicana responded and said, "Hi Ivan, we appreciate your interest, but our backpacks are no longer available. Only a limited supply was available. However, keep checking our social media channels though, because you never know when a new offer might pop up." At this point, I wondered who Tropicana's other top fans were. Like, who are the people who did get a backpack and what was their deal? Since I was already under enormous pressure to keep posting, I decided to look at who else was on the Tropicana Facebook page and engage with them. First, I found a guy who was going after Tropicana because of scientific problems. He said, "I stopped buying Tropicana juice when it added the misleading, fear-mongering non-GMO label. There are no genetically modified oranges, even though they are sorely needed. And now that I visited their Facebook page, looks like they also promote the myth of vitamin C boosting immune system. No surprise." So this guy seems pretty hardcore. I actually thought he was right about GMOs and vitamin C. It's something I want to address in future episodes of this, in fact. But for my own reasons, I'm not willing to destroy my relationship with Tropicana over it. I did, however, want to become internet friends with this person. So I said, "I agree with you that non-GMO labeling is problematic and that the immunity-boosting vitamin C thing is questionable, but I still buy Tropicana because I think it's a good product and a good value. What are your thoughts? What did you replace Tropicana with? Does it taste good? These are sincere questions." He responded, "Ivan Anderson, store brand OJ, or more commonly, different drinks altogether. Breaking the habit of daily fruit juice goes a long way to reducing sugar intake. Taste, I can't really tell the difference from memory, but perhaps I'll give it a try." Okay, cool, man. I didn't know how to advance the friendship at that point, so I just said, "That's interesting, thank you. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about?" Then I saw another guy who, just like me, was talking about how low acid is his favorite one. And he was asking Tropicana for advice about where to find it in the Halifax region. So I got in there and left a comment saying, "Tropicana low acid is also my favorite. I made a documentary about it, in fact." But neither he nor Tropicana replied. At this point, it started to feel like when you go to a party by yourself and you don't know anybody, and so you try to join conversations that other people are having, and you're aware as you're doing it that everything you say sounds terrible and wrong. Like, "Hey, are you guys talking about Hollywood movies? I love those." Right? Like, you get into this place where it just becomes impossible to be a normal person, and I don't understand why that slips away so easily sometimes. Okay, but then I started noticing another guy on the Tropicana page who was pushing it even more than I was. Look at what this dude posted under a generic Tropicana ad for the holidays. "Always make sure your immune system is great after drinking OJ." What does that mean? What is that advice for? Why are you checking your immune system after you drink OJ? Here's another one he did. "Lots of good vitamins in your system." Is this guy a troll? What is the non-troll version of this person? It's hard for me to imagine the mind of somebody who sees a Tropicana ad and is moved to comment underneath it by saying, "Lots of good vitamins in your system." But then I wondered, is that what people think about me? Do people wonder if I'm a troll when I say the things I say? Does Tropicana think that? I think they don't, because after a week of trying to engage with all these randos, I finally just left a comment on the Facebook page saying, "Hi Tropicana, it's another day again today. I love Tropicana Low Acid." And they said, "Thank you for being such a loyal fan, Ivan. Enjoy your Tropicana Pure Premium Low Acid." So I think that goes to show that they take me seriously as a person. I'm glad they don't think I'm a troll, because I'm not. But the next morning, Facebook sent me another update. It was the same as the first one. "Keep engaging with this page to maintain your top fan status." And this time, it did bother me more than the first time. I started to think Facebook was treating me like some kind of weirdly sincere propagandist. And is that right? Like, could that be a thing that I am? Because if I'm not a troll, then what am I really? Like, what if the culture industry is real and I'm basically a shill for it, right? Like, what if it's wrong to love a product, any product, this much? What then?